Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. Alright, so we know this wasn't the greatest game. So what? Okay, so here's the thing. If you guys haven't watched the video I posted earlier today, go check that out. But the Twins did lose this game today. It's not the end of the world. Of course, Boston is a good team, right? Boston's a good team. I don't think anybody was really under the expectation that we were going to sweep them. I did think we were going to win today, but it happens sometimes, so we're just going to go through it and give you the positives. I mean, there were some things that we did really well in this game. We did lose 6-2, but we got, in that ninth inning, we got runners on first and second. Cruz just happens to ground into a double play to end the game. I think we grounded into 3 or 4 double plays in that game. That really stunk. They had some really good plays in the outfield and on defense. They beat us today, okay? I mean, we had some really nice plays. Barrios jumped off the mound, slid and dove to make a good play. A couple of other ones, Sano and Scope. Really, our defense was solid in this game. Theirs was just a little bit better, and of course, when you give up 4 runs in the first 2 innings on 2 pitches, that's it. Mookie Betts hit 2 home runs on 2 pitches that he saw. It really sets the tone for the game, so let's go through it. We're going to start with pitching, of course, because it really wasn't a good day for pitching. I mean, at least Barrios, because Barrios, he went 5 innings. That's it. Over 100 pitches, not very good. 8 hits, 6 runs, 3 walks. The walks are really what killed him. We'll go through inning by inning, but the walks really hurt him. He only struck out 6, which really isn't that bad, but the walks don't make it very good. That's why the 6 isn't great, because yes, you strike a lot of guys out, but you're also not finding the zone very much, you know, and of course he gave up the 2 home runs, which resulted in 4 runs off of the bat of Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts had, 5 RBIs tonight? Goodness sakes. I mean, he single-handedly beat us tonight, and he's a good player. So let's talk about the rest of the pitching, though. Harper, he pitched 1 batter. He got him out. What did he throw? 5 pitches? 2 pitches? Yeah, there you go. He got him out. That's what he needed to do. Stashek, 1 2/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1, looked good, and Gratterall, he did walk 1 guy, but got through the rest of the inning. That's all you can ask for from those guys, right? I mean, no runs from guys who were called up, right? Gratterall called up for September. Harper recalled up for September. Stashek, he's been bouncing all over the place. But these are guys who were not on the team. Well, Harper was, but who were not on the team last year, who have really worked themselves through the minor leagues this year. These guys put up zeros, and Barrios has not. Now, I am not a big fan of what the Twins did. I think the Twins should not have given Barrios an extra day off. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I know pitchers really like the extra day off, as, you know, well, I don't know if they do or not. I like a guy going out there every 5 days, or 4 days, 6 days, whatever your rotation allows you to have, right? But when you bounce him back a day, and then you bounce him back another day, and then there's a rain delay, and then there's all this stuff. It really, I think, messes with the pitcher. And it didn't help tonight, right? I mean, Rodriguez is a good lefty. He's going to win 20 games this year, or at least has the possibility to win 20 games this year. Barrios has not looked good in his last couple of starts. I would have rather had him start yesterday and done this bullpen thing today. You know, keep him on that schedule. But what can you do? So, now that you've gone through the pitching, let's go through the innings, because you know what? This game was really realistically over 1 pitch into this game. Mookie Betts hit his 24th home run in the first inning on the first pitch he saw, and on the second pitch he saw in the second inning, he hit a 3-run home run, and that was it. That was it. It was over. Game was over at that point. It was 4-0. Then they added 2 more runs in the bottom of the 6th. We just couldn't get guys out when they had runners in scoring position, and that's what really sucked. You know, Harper, or was it Harper? No, I don't know who it was. I think it was Stashek. He gave up a couple of hits. Was it him? I think it was Stashek. The 1 hit that he gave up resulted in 1 or 2 runs, and that went to Barrios. So other than that, that's why they scored the 2 runs. They were both Barrios's. So yeah, Barrios, I mean, he pitched into the 6th inning. And, you know, he did well, but not good enough in the first couple of innings to set him up for the later innings. So let's talk about what you're here for, maybe. Ian Miller making his major league debut in center field. Now, I am not a fan of what the Twins did tonight. So Kepler, first of all, let's talk about Kepler. So Kepler, he has never let off. Can you guys help me out with this in the stats here? Has Kepler led off against a lefty this year at all? Now, I know he has better splits against left-handed batters, but why is he batting leadoff against lefties? Now, the reason I'm looking at it this way is not for the sake of, yes, he's better against lefties, therefore he should bat first, be against lefties at the top of the lineup. I'm looking for consistency. He was not consistently at the top of the lineup for left-handed pitchers. Now he is. He's thrown into that role. He goes 0 for 2 with a walk and a hit by pitch. That's not great. But then, as I just alluded to, Ian Miller makes his major league debut. I am ecstatic for him. I mean, he's really not a guy who's going to play very much. He's really out there to be a pinch runner. He didn't get the at-bat tonight. Now, I'm upset with that because Garver got walked. Granted, that helped the team. That set us up for a possibility to come back. But when you're down 6-2 with one guy on base, and there was nobody on base. There was nobody on base at this time, and that makes it even more of a reason why I think he should have gotten an at-bat. You're down 6-2. Why are you not giving the rookie a chance to shine in a major league debut at Fenway Park? I mean, stakes are pretty high, but you're not even going to give him a chance? Like, what? Come on. What are you doing there? I really didn't like that decision. They put in Garver. Now, granted, Garver did draw a walk. He helped the team, but it didn't result to anything. And, of course, you're playing a what-if game, and that's baseball. You can't do that. But I would have really liked to see Miller get a chance there to hit. I think it would have been great. And would they have a lefty? I think they had a lefty. Is it Hernandez on the mound? At that point, he is a lefty. Maybe that's why they didn't. I just didn't think that was very good for the Twins to do because why wouldn't you give him a chance? So Polanco, he went 0 for 4 tonight as well. Arise, he walked. He did not get a hit. I wasn't a fan of this lineup, just to let you know. I really want Arise in there every day. I think Garver is better than Astudillo. I think Crone is better than Astudillo. I don't like that Astudillo is in there. So that's just my take on it. I think Arise should be playing second or even third base. Sano can go to first. I just don't think Crone has been good enough lately. He had a good night tonight, don't get me wrong, but this lineup just wasn't it for me. And that stinks because I get that you're not going to win every game. I understand that. But why aren't you giving yourself a chance to win every game? I know guys need days off and everything, but what day is it? Wednesday? You're just going to give them a day off? I don't know why you wouldn't give them tomorrow off and then go play Cleveland. Because don't they get a day off anyways? They play Cleveland. Oh, no, they don't because tomorrow's Thursday. But why don't you give them a day off before Cleveland? And then the Nationals. I just don't get it. But, yeah, so Kepler went 0 for 2. Miller didn't get an at-bat. Garver went 0 for 0 with a walk. Polanco went 0 for 4. Arise went 0 for 0 with a walk. Cruz went 1 for 5. Rosario went 2 for 4. Now, he did hit a home run, his 28th of the year. He seems to only hit home runs when the game is out of reach. And we've kind of, I wouldn't say given up, but when we aren't coming back. He did it in Detroit. I think he did it tonight. The last couple of home runs he's hit have literally come when we are down like 6-0. But hey, it's a home run. It counts the same. 2 RBIs and a run off of it. It works. Sano, he went 2 for 3 tonight as well. Gotten that average up to 242. Keep it going, big man. I want to see it up to 250. That would really be great. Cave went 0 for 4 tonight. Crone went 3 for 2 or 2 for 3. Can't go 3 for 2. Scope went 0 for 3. And Astudillo went 1 for 4. If you look through that, we had 8 hits tonight, but just none of them are consecutive. None of them are, with guys in scoring position. We were 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position, and we left 10 guys on base. Now, that is very bad. That is very, very bad. They had 7 guys left on base, but they went 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position, and that's the difference tonight. I mean, that's the difference. Of course, grounding into double plays, that affects it a lot as well. What, 3 or 4 tonight that I said, but when you get guys on base and you can execute with 2 outs, with guys on third base and less than no out, I don't even know if we had an option to do that tonight. It's just, that's going to win you ball games. What we did tonight is not, and that's why we lost. Now, we did have a chance there at the end, like I said, and we just got outworked. A double play to end the game, that's tough. But what can you do, right? What can you do? I still think if we win tomorrow, we have a chance. I don't know if we'll have a chance to take the AL anymore. What? Because I think New York won tonight. They beat Texas. And how did Houston do? I don't know where Houston is. Did Houston get the day off, maybe? I can't see it. But Cleveland also won. That kind of stinks. So it's back to 5.5 games. But you know what? We can control what we can control, and that's winning some games. So if we go out there and beat Boston tomorrow, all things will be well, and this game will just kind of be washed. So that's all you can ask for. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.